Hi there, this is Kareem Habibi from Keeper's Nursery at the 22nd of September 2023. I'm just going to go through tasting apples again, but this time we're tasting some of my seedling apple trees. So I'm basically going to go through this row. There's about 150 trees. I've already made notes on most of them, so I'm not going to go through that again, but I'm just going to rattle through what are basically the nicest apples. Some are really good, some are pretty pants, but you know, this is the thing about growing seedling apple trees. You don't really know what you're going to get. They don't all have names, so we'll just rattle off with numbers. Number one, they're not all going to be at the same season. There's three basically like mothers of this. Basically, I collected seeds from three different parents. So these ones are Kids Orange Red right now. So I know what the mother is, but they were openly pollinated, so I don't know what the father is. I just wanted to see what would happen, and these are now sort of in the seventh, eighth year or something like that. So most of them are fruiting. So anyway, number one, not bad, but not great. Bit rubbish. Number two, this year has been sensational. I think previously I only gave it a sort of 2 out of 5, which was harsh. This year they've been really good. So it has that Kids Orange Captain Kid flavour. Basically a lot of flavour, like a Cox. This is now basically finished. This is coming to the end. It's gone soft, but it has been sensational this year. A bit like, Cox's Orange Pippin. This one is really good. This should be number 10. So, spin around. Number 10, it's got a lovely, like, pointy crown on it. It's not ready yet, but that's actually I gave that one 4 out of 5 last year, which is a high praise indeed, coming from me. What that's this? This must be number 11, which I don't think is very good. No. 11, rubbish. Rattle on. 14. It's like really sweet. Yeah, it tastes like a sweet cup of tea. A bit weird. Sorry about the car noise. There is a road nearby. Number 16. It's quite pretty, isn't it? No, just a bit sharp. This is what you get with seedlings. You just don't know what you're gonna get. They're all brothers. That one's quite sweet. That was number 17, like a sweet russet. Moving on. 19. Kind of oblongy. I don't think this will taste good. No, it's rubbish. When I say rubbish, it's just immediately lacks flavour. The density is wrong. It's not juicy. It's not crispy. It's that classic seedling apple, which everyone knows, everyone hears about. It's like, oh, if you plant a pip, it'll just taste rubbish. That was just a rubbish apple. Looks like an apple, doesn't taste like an apple. This isn't the oak tree. This is the one next to the oak tree. 21. Nope, not great. 22 here. Had some potential. I think it's the sweet one. Big old. I'd say kind of pretty. It's kind of orangey. It has some flavour. Not what I'm looking for. So any ones that aren't very good, I'm not going to propagate. They're just going to be lost. Once the tree dies, or I'll probably. You can see some of them start falling over by themselves because I don't look after these trees very well. I just, no loss to society. This is 24. No, I mean it looks a bit attractive, but again, it's really got to be something special to bother propagating. This 25 is, you know, you'd say, oh, it's a pretty apple. Is it a good apple though? Is it good? It's all right. I mean, maybe some hope for it. It's not quite ripe yet. You know, with seedlings as well, I have no idea when they're going to be ripe, because it could be ripe whenever. So you just got to keep coming down trying these apples. It's a hard life. 27. That got a 4 out of 5 at one stage. It's not ready yet, but allegedly gets sweeter according to my notes. 4 out of 5. I think I might have been a bit generous there. Because 4 out of 5 means I really should look at propagating it. I can't see the number for this one. I think it's 34. It's just too dense. Moving on. Oh, there's stinging nettles right there, thank you. 39, so let's look at this one. Oh, what do we think? The birds like it. The birds do like it. 39, is this going to be any good? Big yellow thing. It's actually alright, it's a bit too tangy though. No. It's interesting, the initial aroma is really strong and good. Very nice. But no, in general at the end it's sort of got a bit tangy. 49, what do you think of 49? Nothing special. 53. So 53, we've got this russet here. I'm gonna hold the camera like this now until I need to eat it. This is annoying. 53. No, it's kind of sweet, bitter russet. No good. These are all kids orange red. 54. I gave it a 2 out of 5. It's alright, it's really sweet, but then it hasn't got anything. No. Moving on. 50. Wow, 56 got a 1 out of 5. It just tastes like a boring summer apple. Another very russety, knobbly russet. Oh, it's like sandpaper. I can't feel that. My stubble's probably stronger, but this is gonna be rubbish. Yeah, it's rubbish. That was 59, I think. This little guy fell over. Too much fruit. Yeah, so grass, break. And this is actually quite a nice apple, which is a shame, but I can rescue it, I guess. It's like nothing special. It's so, you know, I can taste a sort of Saturn type apple. Yeah, it looks the part though. Bit of a shame. No, look at these. Quite pretty. Someone would like them. The thing about apples is, you know, I've tried loads of apples, but what I like doesn't really matter, because, well, it does a bit, but other people's preferences are so different that, you know, there might be hundreds of people who think that's a great apple, but, you know, I'm the one trialing them now, and I don't think it's great, so, you know, I'm not producing it, but someone might do, you know, and in certain countries that might be a good apple. This is a pretty guy, look at that. This is 67, which got a whopping, what did it get? 3. It got a big whopping 3 out of 5. It's actually good. So we're moving on to the Riker seedlings now. These are much better. That's actually pretty good. This sorry tree actually got a whopping 4 out of 5. and now it's dead. But luckily I've propagated one of these. This is number 68. So I'm hoping that propagation takes, because that was actually a really nice apple. Not the best, but it was up there, you know, top percentile. 69. Alright. It's not it, but it's, you know, nice, pretty. Look at them, they're nice and pretty, these 69s. Nice sort of peachy coloured ones. Moving on to 70, I assume. 72. Yeah, okay. So 70 is actually back there. 71's there, 72's here. They're all bent over each other. 72, got a 3. Got loads of wood lice in it too. Yummy, yummy. 72, let's see. That's actually good. That's coming along. It's not worth propagating, but most people wouldn't say that's a bad apple. 3 out of 5. So this gorgeous tree here, which hopefully doesn't die. This is Hamid's Red Pippin. This is the oh, it's a handsome apple, isn't it? Look at these. Oh, with the rain on, with the oh. So these are. This was the first one that I propagated. Well, I registered and I started propagating this. It's not really for sale yet. Only for friends and loved ones. Yeah, so this is a Riker seedling, allegedly with discovery, although I'm not. Actually, that's what the genetics test proved, so maybe they are right, but yeah, maybe. Yeah, it is really good. It is just about ripe as well. It's sort of red, quite a lot of red all over with a bit of russeting. Decent size, you know, normal sized apple, normal apple shaped apple, not a long stalk. Yeah, very nice. They were, I have to say, they tasted better last year. It's produced a good crop this year. Texas there this year. Hopefully this isn't disappointing and that you can have good years and bad years, but they look good. Yeah, last year they had more flavour. Maybe I've picked them a tiny bit early. Yeah, it's like 80% of what the flavour was last year. But still, good, and I still back that one. I still back it. I'm going to see if there's a 77. So 77, this tree here, is my wife's tree, Betha, and I tried one in the video yesterday. We're at 8 million apples. I don't think there are any left. There shouldn't really be. Although this one on the floor is one. Try this one. Yeah, that's had a good year for flavour. That's a different one. No, that's basically finished. So that was a Riker Sunrise seedling. That's very, very nice. Moving on. This will be 78. Sour. What's this red guy? Whoop! You know, some of these apples are very pretty. Red guy, I can't see the number. It's soft. It's no good. This guy here is 81. It's just sour. So I've got high hopes for this one. 82. Sort of goes a yellowy orange colour. It's sort of, I picked it last year in November, so I'll leave that one alone, but that one is sensational. It's important to have late season apples as well. This is 84. That's actually very good. 84. Look at these beautiful apples here. Are they good? Oh, this is 88. This is Mike's apple. Yeah, big up to my friend Mike. You like this one. It's actually a really good apple this year as well. Last year at Open though, this was his favourite apple, so for him I basically started propagating a few of these, and they're actually pretty good. There they are. Mike, if you're watching this, well done. So from those which are the ripe ones, these are the Rubinola seedlings now. Big old Rubinola trees. Most of these are pretty sour and horrible. We'll rattle through a few. If you need proof, this is like 98. Yeah, rock hard and sour. This one looks okay. You know, I'll be lulled into a false sense of security. This is 104. Oh, it can't be that bad. It's awful. It's awful. One, yeah, look at this. That looks like a nice apple. Look at these. Oh, cute, beautiful apples. I've given it a 1 out of 5. This is 106. Just a really bad apple. 108. Now that one is actually one I am propagating. It's just got a rich, zingy flavour to it, but it's good actually. Not a bit chewy, not light enough for me. There's a few up here. Oh, these are all awful. This, see, like that looks like a lovely apple. Let me pick a really ripe looking one. So that looks like a lovely apple. That would be 121. So I actually gave this a 3 last year. And lo and behold, it is actually quite a nice apple. My point was going to be that it looks nice, but it tastes rubbish. But okay, let's try that with this one. That's 122. Look at that handsome fella. Ooh, glossy. Okay, let's try glossy. 122. Try the glossiest bit. Okay, again, it's not that terrible, but it's not very good either. Yeah, this other one's pretty good. One, two, one. Some more trees like falling to their death. Not good riddance actually. I don't want these trees to die, but they're not very good. Let's see, what number is this? 127. Now is 127 going to be any good? Birds say yes. Very good. Yeah, cream says it's actually good as well. Interesting. So then these last few trees, for seedlings, actually some of the taller stuff are willows, but the last few trees are all things that the school next door did with me. So basically the kids came along and picked apples, took out the seeds, their favourite apples, and germinated them, and then I grafted these onto M9 for them. Don't actually know what the parents are, but you know, you get some interesting shapes from what the kids have got. Sweet and awful. This one's quite nice. I mean, you've got these. This one's a summer apple, which one of them? 145. Didn't taste of anything. It's that 149. Is it? Maybe. It's got that Macintoshy flavour to it. So this one's actually quite good. This is 154. This is one that we are propagating. One of the ones that the children, selected. Yeah, I'll try that one. This will be the last apple of the show. Oh, just over. It's the summer apple, so you can just miss it. But anyway, here from the noisy road. Hopefully that's interesting, just to show you what kind of apples you get from trying to grow your own seedlings. So good luck to anyone out there trying to grow seedlings. Thanks for watching. Bye.